everybody, and welcome back to the 200 horsepower challenge on Calmlands. So it's May, it's a lovely sunny day, it's bright and early, 6:23 in the morning, and the soybeans are ready to harvest. So this episode, I've got a feeling we are going to make quite a bit of money, because we've got the two soybean fields. I'm not sure. Actually, let me just check the prices, because I know soybeans are best in June, I think. July. So 3.7 in July. And at the moment they're 3,000. So we may hold on to the soybeans, may put them in the silo and keep those till July, when it's a better price. But we're still going to make a bit of money, because I've decided I'm going to declutter. So the windrowers go in, the lizard cutting bars are going, the crone forage wagon is going, and the baler is going as well, because all the grass work, all we need is the new mower and the new forage wagon, because we can pick up the straw and put it loose into this building. We can put the grass loose into this building, and as we saw in the last episode, the new mower swaths. We're not going to need hay, but when we do, it can be made in there. So yeah, all our grass work and collection of loose materials can be done with those two machines. So we're going to have a declutter. We're going to sell those bits, and none of them are worth a lot. We're going to sell them straight from the menu. I'm not going to waste time to get a few extra pennies taking them all up to the shop, because it just take too long. But yeah, so that's going to make us a little bit of money. The open air gardens have made us a bit of money overnight with selling, so they're all good, they're all taken care of. Plenty of water, manure and seeds in them. That's all running pretty efficiently. We have 2 pallets of wool already sat outside, and we will have another 1 pallet, so we're at 658 litres. So by the time we come to sell, we might have a 3rd pallet, and then there'll still be enough wool in there to do a 4th. But the sheep have been very busy overnight, and they have reproduced quite a lot. So we have both pastures are full, so there's 200 in each pasture. And just like the chickens, when they reproduced overnight, we had a lot of money. I think it was about 5,000 in animal sales, and I can only assume that that's the ones that won't fit in the pastures when they reproduce. So there must have been a lot more. Bearing in mind we had 90 in each, so we've had 220 babies plus whatever the equivalent to what was sold was. So yeah, it doesn't seem right, but it's what's happened. So, and it happened with the chickens as well. I know the enhanced animal mods means that each one can produce more than 1 baby, so maybe it does work out, I suppose. But we have rams. So I don't know. I meant to look at this, but I don't know if rams produce wool. I imagine they do because they're sheep at the end of the day. It's not like the chickens where their roosters obviously don't lay eggs, so they're pretty much no good to you. Um, the sheep, I'm sure the rams do produce wool. So I was going to sell them, but because the rams are worth 150 each, and we've got what have we got? 19. Um, I can't do quick maths. 44. Yeah, 44 in that one, and 21, 32. So we've got 43 and 44. So we've got 83 rams, and they're worth £150 each. So that could make us a little bit of money, but I'll leave them for now. Leave me a comment. It's probably a stupid question, but I'm pretty sure they will produce wool because they're sheep. At the end of the day, whether they're male or female, they still have wool. So yeah. Anyway, so that was that. So um, the other thing that is going to make us some money is the silage that's in here. So what I did, I thought because we had the water that had been distributed into that building, there is a recipe for silage digestate. So it's 1,000 grass for 1,000 silage. But if you add 500 water to each of those, you get 500 digestate. So I thought, well, I want the silage anyway, so I might as well use up the water that was in there, which I have done. So we've got 97,000 litres of silage, but we've also got 48,500 litres of digestate. I don't think there's a sell point for digestate. Oh, no, there isn't. But it's something else we've got. But there's the silage we're going to be selling. And then we've got some eggs as well. We've got 2 pallets of eggs, which I've just had to stack on top of each other for now, because the spawn point only takes 2 pallets. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that, keep clearing that regularly so that we get more spawning. I may install the mod that allows bigger spawn areas so that we haven't got to keep looking at it. But so I think we'll start off, we'll just sell these bits that we want to get rid of. So, and I'm in 2 minds about this tractor still, but I am going to use it in a minute. So we want the forage wagons. So we're only going to get 3.5 for that, but that is fine. As I said, we need to start decluttering a bit. The baler, 3.5. Windrower, 11. So that's not too bad. I do like that windrower as well, but less work, make more money. And we're going to get about 3.5, 4, nearly 4.5 for these. So that's more than I thought we'd get back for those, actually. And I think that was it, wasn't it? Yes. Right. So yeah, I think I'm definitely going to be selling this, but I'm going to use it in a minute. So we're not going to we're not quite ready to sell it yet. Right, so what am I doing? I need to get into the harvester. And just pull out the header. Yeah, the aim of decluttering the yard was because I want to start building a better farmyard with some more buildings, decoration, etc. Just making it look better than it does. So I think I've probably said this previously, that I will probably do it off camera, because I think it will just be a disaster if I do it on camera. And if I do it off camera, I can always play around and, you know, do bits and pieces and get it how I want it, basically, without boring everyone. So we need to go and get the trailer from the silo. So while we're over there, I'll empty the wheat into the chicken pen. So that might be something we need to do. We might need to buy some chicken feed or wheat, because I think they're on their last bit now. So why is that not coming up? Is there nothing in there now? Is that why it's not coming up with the filling thing? Silo's empty. That's not great, but yeah, so this isn't going to fill their pen. That's what I'm worried about. So I think we're definitely going to have to buy some, because the wheat field is nowhere near ready, I don't think. I think that's still going to have 2 or 3 months. If you look at the sheep pens, you can see all the little baby lambs. Right, yeah, so we're still 3 months away yet, which isn't ideal. So we're gonna stick this over here. Make sure it's definitely ready to harvest. Yeah, good. So I've no idea what the yield's going to be like. I know soybeans yield lower, but that's made up by the higher sell price. So what do we need? We need the other tractor, because we're going to get him off liming the grass field. Liming and fertilizing it. Actually, I think I may as well just quickly do it. Save me a little field. It's not going to take too long. And it shouldn't use too much lime this time. Pretty sure we should be able to do it with one spreader full. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think that should be okay. Just quickly get this done. Why is it stopping? Well, I don't know what happened there. Just stopped. Well, that's no good. Now we are going to have to fill up again, aren't we? It's a bit odd. I prefer liming first and then fertilising, because the fertiliser will take away the lime texture. So you're not left with a big white field. Just going to fill up first and then we can get it finished off. So yeah, possibly won't be making as much money as I thought in this episode, because I think I might hang on to the soybeans. It's £700, but £700 for every 1,000 litre will add up. Maybe we'll see how it yields and make a decision then. But I am eager to expand. As I say, I want to expand this way. So is this going to do? It's not, is it? It's not going to do that whole strip. It's not quite wide enough, I don't think. No. Slightly annoying, but can live with it for now. So yeah, I'll get this limed and get the fertiliser on, and then I'll see you when we're ready for harvest. Right, that's the grass field taken care of, all limed and fertilised, so ready for full yield on the next cut. So it is harvest time. I'm looking forward to seeing how many litres of soybeans we can get from these two fields. So I'm going to crack on and probably put this into a bit of a cinematic. So I'll see you when we're done.
Mistakes undone. do they really daunt us? Your tongue can be sharp, cut me close to the heart, but we can master the art. And the thing is that these scars are scary, but they are just some old scars. We should never be afraid of them. You and I know when we are too far apart, everything just falls apart. So I just close my eyes and dream about our kids and how they're running around. Won't you come and lay down next to me? Close your eyes and we'll be free. I'll keep my head high while we're crossing the land. With all the minds we laid down, it's gonna take us some time, but I won't give up, though I know it is tough. We need to break our patterns. It's better now than after we have drifted off too far. Let's tear down these walls our destiny has called. We're walking down a path, and the wind will change at last, like a song about our past. So I just close my eyes and dream about our kids and how they're running around. Won't you come and lay down next to me? Close your eyes and we'll be free. I can't see the point of pointing fingers. Come on, let's rejoice of what will come. I have made the choice of thinking bigger. 'Cause you're all that I need. You're all that so I just close my eyes and dream about our kids and how they're running around. Won't you come and lay down next to me? Close your eyes and we'll be free.
Right, that was a great harvest. Not sure what the total was now, but we'll have a look in a second. And of course we've got quite a lot of straw, so this is the last 9,000 litres. I've filled the dovecote up as well, so that's completely full of straw now to process into manure. And we'll just jump out of here. So in here we have, wow, I haven't even been looking, nearly 300,000 litres of straw together. So I was thinking, I'm not really sure whether to do this, but we can make silage from straw. 1-to-1, so 1,000 litres of straw will make 1,000 litres of silage, but it's not very realistic, so I'm in two minds whether to do it. I mean, I don't think it's very realistic. I don't know. Can you make silage from straw? I have no idea. 6 months ago I knew nothing about farming, so might be able to, I don't know. But what we can do as well with this production building So when we used up all the water, we made digestate. When we were doing the what was it, silage digestate. So we were still getting 1-to-1 for the grass to silage, but then we used up all the water that we had in there to make digestate. So we now have 48,672 litres of digestate, which, if we add some lime to it, we can make solid fertiliser. So I do want to do that, but obviously we need to put some lime in there as well, and we haven't got stones to make the lime. So I'd have to buy the lime, and then it's a question of whether it's worth doing it, because 80 litres of lime to 100 litres of solid fertiliser, I suppose it would be, because we've got the digestate, so we'd just be paying for the lime, and lime is cheaper than solid fertiliser. So if you look at it that way, we're just paying for the lime to make more solid fertiliser, if that makes sense. So we might do that, but I'm not doing anything with this building at the moment, because we're going to keep the grass as grass, because I want to feed the sheep. We're going to take the silage out and sell that in this episode, but I can feel it in my bones that we're going to make enough money in this episode to buy my next bit of land, which is going to be the bit which I've already mentioned, and that is plot 25. So that is 147,500, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to have more than enough when I've sold what I'm going to sell. So once we have bought that bit of land, I think I can feel it coming on. I'm going to attempt between episodes to make a bit of a farmyard, and that will involve probably demolishing all of these sheds in this area. So what I think I will do, it's probably not going to be between this episode and the next, but after the next episode, I think that's when I'm going to do it. So at the end of next episode, I will probably sell these buildings. So I'll empty everything out, all the tools, implements, machines, get them all out of the way. We'll sell the buildings so that we can see how much money we've got at the end of that episode, because I'm not going to cheat money in for buildings, etc. Landscaping, trees, bushes, anything like that, I'm not paying for. But the buildings I will be paying for. So at least then you'll be able to see I haven't cheated the money in. We've bought what we've bought and we've spent what we've spent. So but the problem I've got is this building. I mean, it's not going to have silaging. We'll probably work through the grass, but it is going to have digestate and straw. So I may just have to take stock of what the amount that's in there when I demolish the building. It will probably pay me. I think it will pay me for what's in there. Possibly. Usually says when you go to demolish. It might not say. It will probably just demolish the building, and then the contents will just disappear. So then when we replace it, I'll use the EasyDev mod just to add in the straw and digestate, or whatever's in that building at the time of demolition. I'll add in using EasyDev. just so that we haven't lost the products that's in there, because I do want to replace it somewhere else. But yeah, so that's that. So the Dovecote should have a full stock of straw. The open air gardens are fine. They've got plenty of water, seeds and manure. And Granny's knitwear is still chomping through 2,500 litres of wool. So that's going to give us 2 more pallets altogether. There's 3 over there already. Not sure I'm going to get another pallet before the end of the episode, so might just be the 3 that are already there. But what I'm going to do next, I want to get these 2 fields drilled in immediately, get them flipped as quick as possible, so that we can drill in. So in one of these fields I'm going to drill in oats, because they are quick. I think they're 4 months before you can harvest, and I think the other one is going to be sorghum, because again I think that's quite a quick turnaround. And then that'll be those 2 fields growing again, which is the good thing about playing with seasons off. You're not limited to when you can plant in. Oh, I've totally misjudged that, haven't I? I'm gonna have to redo that bit. Yes, that's the good thing about playing with seasons off. You can why has that not just done that big bit that I just missed? Telling me that big bit is pH is fine. Okay. Well, if that's what it says. Yeah, so get these limed, then we can set a worker off seeding the fields, and then we can go and do a little bit of selling, get some nice big bucks in the bank. So I think we're going to sell the silage, the eggs and the clothes. We are going to leave the soybeans until July, when they're at the best price, because it's just too bigger amount to lose out on. £700 per 1,000 litres. And we'll just double check how many we got. I know it was over 20,000 litres. Where's that going to be? 23,560 litres. So yeah, at the moment it is going up. 3-2. No, we could still make about £11,500 more if we wait for a couple of months. So yeah, I'm going to wait, but we're going to make plenty of money off what we're going to sell anyway. So yeah, the next plan can be put in action. So as you can see, it doesn't, once you've already limed the fields, it doesn't go through it anywhere near as quick, which is good, otherwise it will cost an absolute fortune. So we've still got plenty of lime here, so we're not having to buy it yet. But when we run out of the big bags, we'll use the seed station that we placed over there to buy the lime. Just going in any old direction now. And we've also got three and a bit thousand litres of wool in each pasture as well, so the wool production is going really well. I think that's going to be our bread and butter for the whole series. I think it's going to allow us to keep expanding. And yeah, it's just going to give us a great cash flow, I think. With the price of clothes what it is, especially being on easy economy. Right, so that's lined. So let's get the seeder set up. And then we can leave him to it. And we can get some money coming in. So I'm just going to put this right back here. The other reason I will possibly get rid of this Ebro tractor is because I don't think it's got a rear PTO, or it doesn't seem to work on some tools. For some reason. So seed we need to buy, don't we? It is at 89%, but I'm going to be leaving it to it, so rather it was completely full. I'm just going to change that to oats. So can we not, do we need to open the cover first? There we go. £60. Right. Get him lined up. Create job. So I'm going to go 5.1 just to be sure it gets everything. I think it's down as a 5.2 meter, but there we go. So that's him off, seeding away. Let's jump in the Fiat. Can leave that there. So first of all, I'm going to go and get the wool. Put that into Granny's knitwear. Oh, have we? No, we've got 3 full pallets. Forgot my buttons then. The other two pallets in a second. I think wool on its own is about 10,000 per 1,000 litres. Or am I getting that completely wrong? Yeah, I'm getting it completely wrong. Maybe it's fabric. Is it fabric? Yeah, fabric. Yeah. But yeah, even say, well, 3.5, 4 grand per 1,000 litres is ridiculous. So we'll just go and get the eggs. In fact, let's get this filling up the silage first. Hopefully that'll carry on. Yeah. I think what we might do as well when we go up to the shop at some point is, why is it not giving me, I think it's in here. Yeah, I think we might just buy some wheat chicken food just to keep them going until we can harvest the wheat field. So the wheat field, when we harvest it, we will keep probably all of the crop. That can be our chicken feed. I think I might be able to save a trip up to the shop actually. So if we grab the forage wagon, which is now full of silage, hopefully that's not going to struggle too much. So I was going to take the eggs and the clothes up to the shop on the trailer, but if I could just grab them all now, then we can save a journey. So we'll grab that single box of clothes, put that on top of the eggs. Probably should be the other way around, but it'll be fine. It's not going to do anything to the eggs in game. In reality, we would probably have a big mess. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this is going to make us. There we go. Right, so carry those at the front. Oh. Those eggs would definitely be smashed up by now, wouldn't they? Got a feeling we're going to struggle. Let's see what happens when we get a run up. Right, I'll see you at the shop. That was hard going. That was a bit of a slog. I think it's because we used to bring in 22,000 litres in the smaller forage wagon of silage. So yeah, the bigger capacity is definitely made a difference. Obviously silage is quite heavy, so. But yes, it's paying 613 per 1,000 litres at the moment at animal feeding, which is the sell point. So it's not as high as it was before, but obviously we'll get a bit more per trailer load. So while that's doing that, let's just have a quick look and see. So it's got to be the cooperative, which is 32 grand for clothes, and eggs 4.5 grand is the highest, so 3.8. That's the cooperative as well. So yeah, about 22.5 grand per load, and I think we'll have 2 and a bit loads for the silage that we've got. So this is going to be the big one. Let's watch that money shoot up. Look, wow, awesome. That is brilliant. £112,500. That was for 3 boxes of clothes and 2 pallets of eggs. So that is amazing. So I'm going to get the rest of the silage up here and sold. And then I'll see you back at the farm when we've all sold up. So that's the other 2 loads of silage sold. And I went and bought a full trailer load of wheat from, as a sell point actually, up near the shop called Agro Pet, where you can get wheat, oats, barley, and then pig food and TMR, I think. So it's all sort of animal food, if you like. So I've got 18,000 litres, which cost, I think it was about 15,000. But that should keep the chickens going until we can harvest our own wheat. So I'm just going to fill them up now and then put the rest in the silo. So yeah, that's them full. Why is that saying we've got 3,000 litres of eggs? It's not registered that we've sold the others, is it, at the moment? So we'll tip this into the silo and then drive into the chicken pen itself, apparently. And there's one more important thing to do in this episode. So I've completely forgotten what I was going to say then. Literally, it's just gone straight out of my head. I've no idea. Oh, that was it. Yeah, so I'm aware that the last episode was literally an hour long, which is a little bit long. So I think we're probably near that point now with this one. So I'm going to carry on seeding this field, and then I'm going to get them both rolled before the next episode. But we'll just park this trailer up. So let's buy some more land. Actually, I'm just gonna have a quick look in the used vehicle sales. No. Right. Yeah, so let's go to the map menu. So plot 25, 147,500. Buy it. Excellent. So we've got 98,000 left. That will go up over there between now and the next episode because of the open air gardens. We're going to make money straight away in the next month because of the wool and the clothes. And we've got a nice big new bit of land. So I think it starts around here. But let's go up in the air and just have a quick look at our new land. So yeah, it starts on this corner. Now I don't know how many trees we're going to get. I think it's probably up to that rock area by the looks of it. So sort of any tree to the left of this point, I think we will be able to cut down. So yeah, it's quite a few trees because the end of the plot is around here. So it's about halfway down that field. So yeah, we've got all this area. So we're going to be able to get the grass. We're going to be able to make a nice proper farmyard. We're going to be able to get the trees. Lots and lots of potential. And it means we've expanded this way rather than sort of carry on going lengthways. And then naturally, I think the next plot will probably be... I've only just bought a third plot, and I'm already talking about the next one. But yeah, it's not going to be far away with the money that we're making. So the next one, I'm probably gonna go into this area. I know the river is going right through the middle of it, but it does also give us a little bit of this area here. So up to where the road meets. So yeah, it does give us a bit more area here. Possibly, or now I'm looking, maybe this plot. Who knows? But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's concentrate on what we've got. So, not sure when these fields are going to be ready. So that's a good couple of months away yet. And this is even longer, I think, isn't it? Yeah, 5 out of 8. But that's fine. We've got plenty to do in the meantime. But yeah, I think that's where I'm going to leave this one. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series still. I'm really enjoying making it. Yeah, I think that's why the episodes are a bit longer, because I'm just getting really stuck into it and excited to see what happens next. So yeah, but as I say, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.